Hello, daily check-in from outside instead of in the car for once. Daily check-in. Just continuing, continuing, continuing to just feel flat and just in struggle town, like I'm pushing through mud, like I'm in like I'm in mud today. Yep. It was a bit of a struggle last night, as in my little lady she really struggles to get to sleep sometimes, and she really struggled last night, like probably worse it's been for a while, and it always seems to be those times when I'm really just wanting to go to sleep. And so I was lying in bed just kind of drawing, and it's super windy today, like super windy. I was just lying in bed drawing, and she just kind of kept calling out, and it's funny, she's a smart person. This is when you know that that there's something bigger going on. It's just sometimes difficult to remember in the moment when you're a parent and you're like, I just need to go to sleep. Please, go to sleep. Please. She's normally a very problem-solving-y type person, and yet when she gets into bed and when she can't just fall asleep straight away, she just really struggles, and there's no problem solving whatsoever. It's just straight to, I can't get to sleep. Straight into fullness, full craziness. And it's been so long that I just haven't got the patience. Sometimes I do, but a lot of the times I don't now. I just don't. And it's funny because I've tried so many different things to try and get her to sleep. Excuse me. And what is it?
I've created the best.
I'll have a listen after. Which is interesting because if I'm in my process, right, I should just be feeling my feelings around it, not trying to solve shit. Because the doing doesn't do anything. It's the feeling of the feelings that creates the change. When you're a parent and you just need to go to sleep, it's hard. It's really hard. Interesting today. She's just creating shit. She's at home. Thanks, neighbour. She's at home. I hope you can hear me over the wind and the, I don't know, saw thing. That feels like my day today. She's home because she's still not well. and she's got a French presentation tomorrow, and she doesn't want to do it because she can't say the words, because she can't hear the words to say the words, and they're French words and they're different words, and she's just struggling with it all and doesn't want people to laugh at her, and all the things. But she's home today, and she's just in like pure creative mode. She's made like 3 songs on Snapchat. Yeah, 3 different songs. Something about the Fennican fire or something. Something about goodbye, and I don't know, something else. Excuse me. Then she wants me to make up songs. When I say make up songs, like put into Chatty topics of songs, and then Chatty creates them. So yeah, she's possibly made another song, and is also like doing all this stuff with painting, and yeah, she's just like go, just part of the upgrade, right? Part of the upgrade, family upgrade. My husband said to me last night, he was like, I'm just so tired. Like, I'm just so tired. And I was like, yeah, family upgrade, mate. Family upgrade. That's what happens with the family upgrade. Yeah, I'm not tired. I'm getting stuff done, but I don't know. Maybe not physically tired. I could sleep though, but then potentially that would mean I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. I don't know. I don't know. Talking to a friend, or left a voice message for a friend this morning, about purely sitting, the process of purely sitting in feelings, and I think I've talked about this before, but whatevs, mate. It's coming up today, I'll talk about it. And so, yeah, yesterday, which I haven't posted about yet, I haven't posted the last 2 days, I've done them. It's like I've done the homework, I just haven't handed them in yet. Yesterday had a big, energetic day. Just lots of kid things, people getting upset, people angry, all the things. And I was just sitting in it, sitting in my feelings, and was making cupcakes. And as I was making the cupcakes, I had this feeling of like, what am I doing? What is the point? What is the point? That was the main one. What is the point? What is the point? I was contemplating about this week, and about, it's like, what have I got on this week? Well, I have a pap test, and that's kind of it. I have nothing to give me purpose. Kids aside, I've nothing to give me drive. I have nothing to give me purpose. I have nothing to give me. I was saying to my friend, I was like, other than my needing to get my kids to school, I don't feel like I've got anything to jump out of bed for. To jump out of bed for and to be like, I'm doing this today, I'm so excited, or I don't know. When it's like Christmas, I feel like I have purpose because I've got presents that I have to buy, presents that need to be bought, food that needs to be made, things that need to be done as part of the celebrations, and I have purpose, I have drive, I have shit to do. But then the rest of the time, it's like, yeah, yes, there's cleaning that needs to be done. Yes, there's cooking that needs to be done. Yes, there's tidying up. Yes, there's a bedroom that has clothes in it that needs to be gone through, and I have no volunteer things on at the moment. I mean, I guess I'm always volunteering as the head, like the one of the voices of the deaf facility, but I'm feeling aimless. I'm feeling like a plastic bag just being blown in the wind. Maybe we'll go with leaf. Leaf would be a bit more, nicer, a bit more environmentally friendly. I feel like I'm a leaf being blown in the wind without any like direction and purpose, just this leaf. And it's interesting because this morning I was talking to my friend about it, and I was here a month ago. I was here in this a month ago, having that same conversation with her, but I was aware of it. As in, sometimes you're like having these conversations with your friends, and your friends are like, we've been here, and you're like, really? Have we? This is me going, I was here a month ago. I was here. But I was here in a different way. And I remember the last two of these situations. And yeah, they last for, I think the first time it was sort of 3 days. Not the first time, 3 times ago. It lasted about 3 days. And then I think maybe about 2 days. So I'm interested, this is probably about 2 days again, I reckon. And my friend was trying to help me feel better about being in that situation, and what if I, like, trying to help me see the things that I've progressed with or learned or whatever during the month prior. And I was like, that's good, but that's not my process. So my process is to sit in this shit, sit in this feeling, and just experience it. Like, that's it. Doesn't matter where it's come from. Yes, the things, the realizations around where I've been the last few months with it is interesting, but ultimately it's just sitting in my feelings with it. Just come up with another song. No, she wants to tell me the song. I'll be there in a sec, okay? And this time I felt like, oh, I'm here again. But part of me was excited. Part of me was like, oh, we're here again. Oh, hold on a minute. We're here again. I know what happens next. And it's interesting because I keep saying, I know what happens next. And I feel like it's dancing with the unknown. Like it's full, dipped into the unknown. And maybe that's a point at which I have preordained, pre-whatever. My soul has gone, this point is important. It doesn't matter how you kind of get to that point, you know. Higher self, you figure that shit out. But, you know, soul has gone, this point is important. This needs to happen at this, you know, at this exact time. This is what needs to happen. And so all of the pre-work has been organised by the higher self. And the next part is the, I don't know, soul work, preordained point of experience. So yeah, and then the theory behind that, or the information as to why I sit in my feelings, and then also why I'm feeling excited about what's to come, is that, like, a fair few years ago, I was doing these soul birth readings. So it was like a reading that I was doing via like a video sort of thing, as in like I was creating this image, like an abstract image via an app called Procreate. And so I was creating these like personalized videos, like abstract, you know, shapes that move and change and things via Procreate. Because when you make an image via Procreate, there's an option that you can click on that shows you the making of that video, the making of that picture. So all the things that moved and changed and layers that moved and changed to create create that end product, that end visualization. And so I loved the video, that video process, and I used that as my main tool. And so there's a lot of energy work that went into this video, and I could then take people through a reading of that video, and I would show like sort of, you know, still by still of the video for people, and it would take them through who they are from being birthed as an energy to why they came here to Earth. And through that process I learned a lot of things, and one of them was about why we come to Earth. And so we're all we're all born with a purpose, with a one singular purpose. And that's the whole reason why we're birthed, is to take that purpose and utilize that on various planets. Can you just give me 5 minutes? Even set your alarm thing. Careful. And so we would planet hop around. Either a planet called us, or we felt that the energy of the planet was such that our purpose could be really utilized. And so we would planet hop. We have planet hopped, utilizing our purpose for until either Earth called us, or we decided we wanted to, same process. Either the Earth called us, or we decided we wanted to be here on Earth, and because it supported our process, our purpose, our reason that we are a soul, the reason why we are an energy. And so before we can be here on Earth, before we can have an Earth experience, we enter into a contract with Earth. And it's a two-way agreement. So we came here to feel, especially during our second human experience. We came here to feel. Came here to feel. That was what we wanted to get out of the agreement. And Earth's like, no problems. My side of the agreement is that I need you to do your purpose. And so we're like, okay, cool, no problems. Shake hands. Thank you very much. Let's go. And so here we are now on Earth, not engaging in our agreement because the feeling stuff is too hard. So what I'm doing, what the process that and this is not like I had that and then I put things in place, like this is all like full intuitive led, is I feel the feelings, no matter how intense they are, no matter how irrational, no matter how crazy, no matter what. I sit, I stop and feel my feelings. And I don't need to stop for days. I just kind of, they're there in the background. Like they're there, they're running. And I'm feeling them. So I'm fulfilling what I said I wanted to come here to do. I'm fulfilling that part of the agreement. And so when I do that, especially intense, like the more intense the feelings, the better, because that shows Earth that I'm fulfilling my agreement. And then the Earth goes, well, you've done your bit, here, have your purpose. Yeah. So the more I feel my feelings, the more nuggets of purpose I receive. Yeah. The more I sit in my feelings, the more I am complying to our agreement, and the more I receive my purpose. How many people are running around this earth going, oh, I wish I had purpose? And yes, at the moment I wish I had purpose. It's there. I know. I'm cycling around that, as in I'm about to receive a nugget, like a big fat gigantic nugget of purpose, because of all the stuff that I've been in, of all the feelings that I've been feeling for the past week. I've just been feeling all this stuff, heightened emotions, heightened feelings, intense, full-on feelings. And I know what happens next is I receive that nugget of purpose. It's so simple. If you like, it's so simple. It's so simple, and yet, who wants to feel feelings, right? Because feelings are hard. Because feelings suck. But the more you feel your feelings, the more you know who you are, and the more you receive your purpose. Yeah. The more you sit in your feelings, the more you receive the knowledge of who you are. Because, like, your feelings come from somewhere. They're not just like, they come from here. They come from here. They come from you. So by disregarding all of those feelings, we're not understanding who we are. We're not understanding who we are. We're not receiving our purpose. We're just being addicted to other things. We're missing it all. Missing all the important shit. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I sit in my feelings. Because I know what's coming next. I know what's coming next. And it is huge, and it is mega, and it is all the things. If I choose to sit in my feelings. Yeah, my ear's itchy. Yeah. And yeah, my eyes, that's how I feel today. Like, feel your feelings. Gain your purpose.